Happy New Year's, everybody. It's 2025. And like a lot of you, 2025 is going to be my breakthrough year. It's going to be the year that I finally figure it out. But it's going to require a lot of work and a lot of discipline. But I think I figured out a way to make this a little easier and efficient. So in this video, I want to share with you guys some things that I've learned about myself, my plan of attack to getting out of debt and to improving overall, in hopes that it motivates you, it gives you guys some inspiration, and you guys could, follow the journey. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the content. Guys, the most important thing I've learned about myself was that I'm the type of person that needs structure. I need instructions. I need a step-by-step type or a system that I could follow that's almost dummy-proof, right? I don't know what it is. I'm just not great at freestyling life. And I've been freestyling life for quite some time post my military career. While I was in the military, I did exceptionally well because I knew exactly what I needed to do, what needed to get done. I knew what time I had to wake up, what time I needed to go to bed. It was pretty much idiot-proof, like I said before. So I needed to incorporate that into my current life today. So that's the first thing I learned about myself. Next, I had to look at myself like a celebrity or a business, right? Most celebrities, most businesses have management. Management is there to keep them organized. It's to keep things flowing. So I had to look at myself like that. Now, I can't afford a manager. So my manager is my planner. My planner and my budget. Those are my managers. My planner is managing me, and my budget manages my finances. That's how I'm going to keep things flowing. Anything that needs to get done goes into the planner. There's no guesswork. I know exactly what needs to get done, when it needs to get done, and I hold myself accountable to it. So I got my planner, I got my budget, and I have my structure. Now, once I got my foundation together, the first thing I did was get organized. It took me about 2 days, but I monitored my spending, identified any annual bills that would be due, and identified my fixed and variable expenses. Once I got that identified, I wrote them down, and I wrote down the dates that they were due. As for my personal life organization, I developed a plan of the day. So every morning when I wake up, I know exactly what I need to do. I have a routine. I have a Monday through Thursday routine, and I have a Friday through Sunday routine. Monday through Thursday, I'm focused more on my professional career. So when I'm off of work, I'm studying skills that's going to allow me to level up. On my Friday schedule, that's geared more toward my side hustles or my personal development. That's where I'm working on YouTube videos, doing photography or whatever, right? So I'm organized there. That allows me to level up professionally and level up personally, right? Step number 2, I built out my budget. Now that I know where my money's going, it's time to organize it and manage it. And that's where the budget comes in. Remember previously I said that the budget was the money manager. It's very important for my money to know exactly where it needs to go month to month or year after year, right? So what I did was on the budget, I wrote out all my expenses, my fixed and variable expenses, wrote down the amounts. Now, for the fixed expenses, that means the value doesn't change. Variable expenses, that means the value changes. So what I do with the variable expenses is overestimate the amount. It's always better to overestimate than underestimate, because then you might mess around and blow your budget. So I tend to overestimate the variable expenses, but I wrote them down. I built out my budget there. I know exactly how much I would need to pay each month. Also on the budget, I included a sinking fund. Now, a sinking fund allows you to be proactive on those annual bills and also cover those emergencies. There aren't really emergencies that turn out to be emergencies because you didn't prepare for them, such as your car maintenance, home repair, health expenses. You get my point. Step number 3, I pay myself first. Guys, I've automated my savings. Every paycheck, I save $700 into my high yield savings account. So for me, the best way for me to save money is not see it, not to have direct access to it. Guys, when I had money in my regular bank's savings account, I was tempted to spend that money. In the back of my mind, I would tell myself I could pay this back later. But by having my savings in a completely different bank, online bank that I don't have a debit card to, it makes it a lot easier to have the money saved, but not really have direct access to it. So the temptation is not quite as strong. It's so easy to just transfer some money over into your checkings account when it's right there at your local bank, because you can see that number every time you look at your bank statements, right? So by having it online with Ally, it makes it a lot easier for me. Going back to the savings, at this moment, I'm being conservative with the amount of money that I'm saving. I'm giving this about a 2-month trial before I increase the amount that I automate into my savings. So we got $700 going each paycheck. We'll probably bump that up to another $300-400 in a couple of months. I just want to make sure that I have some money in reserves just in case, my budget is a little off or something that I missed pops up. So here's my flow. I automatically save what I save. I pay bills and cash stuff the rest. Any money remaining at the end of the month goes toward my savings. It's that simple. As far as lifestyle changes, I grocery shop once a week. I'm going to work out from home. I prioritize my sleep. I stick to my schedule, and it's pretty much a rinse and repeat cycle. Guys, I cannot freestyle this journey. It's going to take some work, but I cannot. I have to have structure. If I freestyle, I'm guaranteed to make some mistakes. I'm guaranteed to make some mistakes. But if I follow a plan, I may make some mistakes, but they might not be quite as detrimental. It might be pretty minimal, right? Because no plan is perfect. But the goal is to mitigate, to minimize the mistakes as much as possible. So this is really a rinse and repeat structure. I can see myself doing this the rest of my life pretty much. But for now, the focus is to get out of debt and to just get my life and my priorities in order. So as a quick reminder on how 2025 is going to be my breakthrough year, number one, we're going to start with our foundation. We got our structure and we got our manager, which is the planner. Step number one, we're going to get organized. Step number two, we're going to budget. Step number three, we're going to automate our savings. And number four, we're going to follow through with the plan. And it's that simple. We're going to rinse and repeat. So I hope this video helps. If this helped you guys, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Help your boy out. Please watch the videos. Help me get that watch time. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. And with that, I'm out. Peace.